It's time once again for Living Better Than You Ever Will. Sponsored in part by Nanny Depot. Quality nannies at warehouse prices.
Hello, and welcome to Living Better Than You Ever Will, the show that plays upon every woman's fear that they're not doing enough and probably never will. I'm Doctor Toni Ladensmith-Thomas, and we have a wonderful show for you today. Oh, just a moment. Hello, this is Doctor Toni Ladensmith-Thomas. Yes, Consuela. What is it? Look, I told her this morning that I'd be there if I could, but I just can't. Yes, I know it's her first ballet lesson, and I know it's important, but this is my first 5 o'clock aerobics class. Well, tell her she's not going to manipulate me into giving up my personal time by crying. Yes, Consuela, I know. Okay, I gotta go now. Bye-bye. Nannies, can't live with them, can't have kids without them. All right. Now, I want to read a letter that I received last week from Glenda Hawkins of Tumwater. She writes, "Dear Toni, I think your show paints an unrealistic picture of what real women should be expected to achieve. No woman could possibly do all of the things you claim to have done without A, giving up sleep, or B, going completely crazy." Well, Glenda, you are so right. Each of us does have to sacrifice a little something here and there, and for me, it is sleep. I haven't slept in over 3 years. Plus, I am certifiably insane. Thanks for writing. And speaking of insane, it's time now for another Martha Stewart moment, brought to you by Surrogate Mothers, because, hey, who has 9 months to spare?
Hello, I'm Martha Stewart, and this is my less talented sister, Pam. Today, we're going to talk about cake decorating. Isn't that right, Pam?
Uh-huh.
Now, this is Pam's idea of what a nicely decorated cake would look like. And it's very, adequate. But there are a few things that we could do differently. Pam, dear, hand me that knife over there, would you please? Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to do a few little touch-ups. Let's smooth this out. Even it up over here, a little swirl on the side, and there. I think we have it. You see, with help from me, your little cake has become a masterpiece that will serve 800. And it was so easy. I'm Martha Stewart.
Thanks, Martha. And by the way, you can read about Martha's special cake frosting technique along with so many other brilliant insights in her newest book, I May Be a Joke, But I'm a Rich Joke. And it's time now to bring out my very special guest, and it would be impossible to list all of her credentials in the time allotted, although I'm sure she'd love it because she's a whore for publicity. Anyway, suffice it to say that she's a psychologist at the University of Washington, she raises llamas, writes books, and she has multiple orgasms. Please welcome Dr. Pepper Schwartz. Schwartz. So, how have you been?
Great, Toni. In fact, just now as I was waiting backstage, I had a multiple orgasm.
You're kidding!
Nope, and that was number 7 today. Whoops! 8.
Amazing. And how's your family?
Great. I saw a videotape of the kids last week. They looked wonderful.
Oh. And how old are they now?
I have no idea. But I can find out.
Oh, don't worry about it. Oh. Anyway, I know that our audience is dying to ask you some questions.
Well, who isn't dying to ask me questions?
So let's get to it. Yes, go ahead.
It seems that in order to live the kind of life you're talking about, you need to have a lot of money.
Right.
Well, what if you don't have a lot of money?
I don't understand. Are you saying that I don't have a lot of money?
No, I don't have a lot of money.
Well, get some.
Let's take another question.
Yeah, you both seem materialistic, shallow, and incredibly self-centered.
Uh-huh.
Then your question is?
How can you live like that?
Good investments, basically, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yes. But, you know, Toni, it's also knowing that by spending the better part of each year away from home on speaking engagements, book tours, radio and talk shows, I'm improving myself. And therefore, I'm improving my relationships with my husband and children.
At least that's what you tell yourself.
Exactly.
Oh, we have a phone call.
Oh.
Hello, living better than you ever will.
Dr. Pepper?
Yes.
Are you married to Mr. Pibb?
I get it. That's cute. Sorry. Well, that's our show for today. Thanks, Pepper, for being here. Sure. And remember, you can live better, but not better than me. Bye-bye.
Woo! Number 14.
How are you sitting?